Hello, my name is Mike, and this is Guns and Horsepower. Thank you for joining me for today's video, which happens to be my 100th video on YouTube. I want to say thank you so much to all my subscribers that have supported me over the years. And if you're new to the channel, welcome, and please consider subscribing. Today I have some big news. I've added more horsepower to the channel. I've done some internet shopping, and I found myself a beauty. Let's check it out. Oh, whoops. I forgot I still had the cover on from last night. Let's take care of that. Well, here it is. My recently acquired 1997 Ford Mustang Cobra in Rio Red. I won this thing on the auction website bringatrailer.com. I flew up to Seattle to meet the owner and pick it up, and drove it all the way home, 1,200 miles here to Southern California. And the car performed flawlessly on the trip. It looks and drives like a brand new car. This Cobra is all original and completely stock. It had 21,500 miles when I picked it up, and after the trip home and driving it around for the last 2 weeks, it now has almost 23,000 miles. Let's do a cold start on this Cobra and then get it out in the sun and take a closer look at this beauty.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, yeah. Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah.
Let's go over the exterior of the car and talk about what's different about the SVT Cobra model. Starting with the front bumper down here, you have the round fog lights instead of the rectangle ones. It's got the Cobra specific hood with the snorkels facing forward instead of on the sides. And of course, you can see it there, you got that hump in the center of the hood to accommodate for the Cobra intake. Moving over to the side, you got Cobra specific wheels, 17-inch, 245, 45, 17s on the tires. Got the Cobra badging on the sides. Pretty much the same through the door panels and the skirts at the bottom. Cobra specific wheels in the back. SVT badging on the back trunk lid. And of course, you got the Cobra embossed on the rear bumper. There was 10,049 Cobras made in 1997. 1,994 of them in Rio Red, and 811 of them Rio Red with the saddle leather interior. This car is absolutely mint. That's why I couldn't help but snatch it up. The interior is pretty much the same as a regular Mustang except for the gauges. They have the white SVT faces, and of course the steering wheel says Cobra on it as well. Other than that, it's pretty standard Mustang interior. This has the saddlewood leather, so the leather seats, front and rear, very good condition. Biggest thing that makes this car special is of course its engine. That 4.6 quad cam V8 under the hood is what really makes this thing scream. that engine that makes this 97 Mustang Cobra so special. The 4.6 liter 4-valve quad cam V8, producing 305 horsepower and 300 foot-pounds of torque. Now this thing is a rever. It's nothing like the old 5-liter. It doesn't have that torque down low, but this thing revs. The red line's right before 7,000 RPMs, makes its power from 4,000 all the way up to that red line. It's definitely a different feel than the Fox body Mustang, I can tell you that.
Inspired by musician once upon a time.
God. It's like a smoke screen, it's like a Batmobile. It doesn't spin the tires like the other Mustang, huh? The Fox body. Oh, I would have been pointed that way to the sun. It definitely doesn't spin them. I mean, the gearing is different, obviously, but the torque is just not there like the other motor, like the 5.0. But that revving is intoxicating. It's like a 4-cylinder. Now this one is not like the Fox body. It's not wild like that. It's a little tamer, a little easier to drive. The Fox body is more like a race car. You got to be careful or it'll bite you. This one is yet to bite. It's a snake with not much bite. So it's usually a Mustang pony car. So what do you call this? Is it a Cobra? Is it a pony? A Mustang? Is it a snake riding a Mustang? Is it a Mustang bit by a snake? Which I say it's bit by it. That's why it has more power. It's running faster. Alright guys, well thank you very much for joining me for my 100th video. I hope to make 100 more for you. So hang in there. Got more content coming on the new 97 Cobra here. Future plans for it, definitely need to do some suspension upgrades. Even though it only has, less than 23,000 miles on it, the shocks are 25 years old, so they're shot. So I got to do something with that stance. That stance is just way too high. I don't know, that was one of my pet peeves when this car first came out, is the stance is just absolutely ridiculous. So I want to take care of that, get some springs on there, drop it down, get some new shocks, and then we'll work on increasing the horsepower. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do right now as far as horsepower is. Definitely need to make it breathe a little easier, possibly some gears. I don't know, we'll see what lies in the future. But one of the biggest differences with this SN95 Mustang versus the Fox body is its drivability. It's a lot more streetable, drivable Mustang. The Fox body is a pretty wild, harsh machine, more like a race car, and this is more like a driving Mustang. It's kind of the easiest way I can kind of sum it up for you. Since I've had both Cobras, they're quite different. This thing is definitely a lot smoother, a lot easier to drive, a lot more comfortable. The Fox body is definitely a lot stiffer. The back end wants to come around. Definitely has a lot more torque. But with this revvy engine, it's a different experience. Definitely a fun car to drive. Gonna have to check it out, make sure I didn't get taken on it. I haven't got a chance to look underneath it and see what else it needs to have replaced. It is fairly old, definitely needs shocks. I'm thinking of doing spark plugs, but stay tuned. We got more content coming on this car and more content in general on the channel. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please smash that like button, browse my channel for my other content, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks again for watching.